everyone, and welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. We're gonna start off with this skit. It worked! It worked! Who could have guessed that would be the first line of text? The battlefield made it down safely as well. Now that we know we can operate multiple passage rings at the same time. Yeah. If someplace distant starts to fall, yeah. We can just do the same sort of thing remotely, but you have to activate them first, don't you? Yeah, this way we won't have to be running all over the place, but you've got to go activate them first, I thought. Or maybe not, I don't know. The battlefield falling into the cliff off must have changed the state of war, I'd imagine. Yeah, so why don't we take a little break now? We haven't had a real chance to rest since St. Bina. Tia looks like she's pretty exhausted. Yeah, that sounds like a... Whoa, something in my throat. That sounds like a good idea. Time to rest. I just got done eating, so... Anyways, let's go ahead and use this wing bottle that I got last time. Should probably try and buy a couple of those sometime. If I can. Hey, we're in the cliff off now. So roughly like half of the Outer Lands, or at least like a third of it, or a fourth maybe.
We're definitely in the cliff off.
Yes, most definitely. So like, probably about a fourth sounds more accurate, of the Outer Lands is back in the cliff off now, right? We've had Axeriuth fall, we've had St. Bina fall, we've had, now we've had the battlefield, which is like all of the land around Ingave and St. Bina and Axeriuth, like that whole entire area where those cities were at, has fallen, as well as Adonia and all of the desert, because the Zhao Ruins is on the opposite side of the desert from Adonia, so all of that area had to have fallen. So yeah, it's probably about a fourth, maybe, of the Outer Lands, somewhere around there, has now fallen back to the cliff off. Slowly but surely, it's all going back to the crust, is what appears to be happening.
But how do we get back to the Outer Lands?
That's right. The Albior isn't back yet.
Our rendezvous point is Adonia. I think Noel is good enough to land even with the ground descending.
Let's head to Adonia.
Back to Adonia we go. Hooray! This should also let me see the world map once I get back on the field. Yep, look at that. That is a lot. A lot has come back down to the cliff off. Where is Yulia City in relate? Is there a city above Yulia City that will fall on top of it? Also, I completely forgot that I'm, like, really slow in sand, so it's entirely my fault that I got caught by this thing. Or more accurately, that I got back attacked by it. I should have just fought it head on.
We're not playing around either.
That is, like, no experience. What a waste of my life. What's this blue thing right here? Is this just a normal search point? Yep. Alright, cool. We still have to go and fight Sword Dancer. Probably going to do that this session if I get the Albior back. Sword Dancer should... I think he should be down here now with us in the cliff off. I think his location is in the cliff off now. Because I'm pretty sure it's on that continent over there, but I could be wrong. Maybe it just barely missed where Sword Dancer is at when it fell. And he's still, like, he's at the edge up on top now. I don't know. We'll find him, and I'll beat him. I've gotten, like, 4 levels higher, and I got really close that one time, so I should be able to take him down now.
You're all okay.
It's good to see you're safe, too. When did you arrive in Adonia?
Just before this area started to descend.
How about the people from Ingave?
I finished transporting them all here. Thank goodness. Good work, Noel.
I'm sorry to ask this right after you've arrived, but can you take us back up?
Of course. I'll be standing by on the Albior. Come aboard when you're ready.
Are we going back to the Outer Lands?
Something's bothering me. I'd like to fly through the cliff off a little.
What's wrong?
I'd rather not say until I'm certain.
Whenever you say things like that, something bad happens.
Okay, let's get airborne.
This can't be good. Thinking about Ash. I'm thinking about Ash, too. Is something wrong, Luke? You look so serious. Tummy ache? The runs. Shut up, I was just thinking about Ash. Take it! You can't have me laugh like that while I have to read, Jade. Oh. When we met in Yulia City, he just snapped and came at me. But at the Oasis, he just said his thing and left. I was too busy dealing with Adonia at the time, but now that I think about it, it seems like he had problems of his own, having his mind disturbed or some such. Yeah, he mentioned someone talking in his mind, right? I wonder if he's talking about those hallucinations I used to have. I can understand the two of you being able to hear each other after he opened a connection to you at Coral Castle. I almost couldn't read that. But anything before that would have been due to something else. Come to think of it, I haven't had any of those hallucinations lately. I thought it was just because I'd gotten used to being connected to Ash, but... If Ash would elaborate a bit more, I might have some ideas, but he's not very straightforward either. Either? You mean, like you? So that's how it is. Huh? Oh, Luke. Does, like, any sunlight reach down here? Is all of the plant life going to start suffering because, you know, there's, like... The sun doesn't reach down here, I'm pretty sure, because of the Outer Lands blocking it? It seems there was less damage on the Malkuth side. That's good. First the war, then the incident with Prince of Natalia, now Kesadonia falling. Yeah, everything's kind of going to crap. I don't know where she parked the Albior. Probably not in here. Can I go this way? No, I can't. I gotta go back through the thing. Are the Dark Wings in there still? They are not, apparently. Probably bailed when everything started falling. I don't know where they would have bailed to, other than, you know, the muddy death of miasma. Where did she park this thing? It should be easy to find a giant flying machine. Hopefully it's just outside here. Ah, yep, there it is. Sweet. Oh, yeah, it's like right on the edge of, where the planet broke apart. All right. How do you go up and down? Whoops. Is it Y? Y is backwards. A is forwards. L and R is turn. Oh, there you go. You just push up and down. Or down. I don't know. Okay, yeah, there you go. For a second there, it wasn't letting me go back downward. All right, sweet. Let's first off go to... never mind. Cutscene.
Whoa, what's wrong with that Sephiroth tree?
It's shining one moment and fading the next. It's like a phone-on lantern that's about to go out.
So the Sephiroth have gone out of control, just like the warning on the passage ring said.
Out of control?
Yes, it's likely that something caused the Sephiroth to go out of control and the trees to stop working properly.
And by something, we probably mean Van.
The frequent earthquakes recently weren't only the fault of the land collapsing.
Wait, if the trees stop working, that would mean the Outer Lands will...
The warning said the rings had reached maximum tolerance, likely due to the Sephiroth going out of control. There's not much time before the rings break, the trees vanish, and the Outer Lands fall.
Are you serious? Do the guys in Yulia City know about this?
Grandfather said no more of the Outer Lands would collapse. He doesn't know.
Hey, the Sephiroth is what's keeping Kesadonia floating on the liquefied surface, right? So, if the passage rings break...
It'll be swallowed by the sea of mud, unless the liquid surface were to solidify.
The whole reason people made the Outer Lands was to escape the miasma and liquefaction, right? Even they couldn't do anything about the liquid surface.
Is there anything in Yulia's score about the Sephiroth going out of control? There must be a reason. Doesn't the score say anything about dealing with it?
Even if it does, it may be privileged information that even Grandfather can't view.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who's above your grandfather? I thought he was, like, top dog when it came to the score.
But Ion could.
Oh, so Ion is higher. I had it in my mind that, like, the way it worked was top dog was Grandpa, and then second top dog was Grandmaestro Mose, who was kind of tied with Phone Master Ion. That's what I thought. But apparently it goes top dog is Mose and Ion, or maybe Ion is even above Mose. I'm not entirely sure on how that works. And then Grandpa's just beneath them. Okay.
I think Ion can access the highest level secrets in Yulia City.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's the phone master.
Then let's go to Darth. There may be a way to fix things.
But what about going to Batical to stop the war?
The battlefield fell into the Cliffoth. I doubt they will be thinking about war.
Yes. Let's hope you're right.
Hopefully. Alright, so before we gotta go back over to Yulia City, I think, or near it, to get the jump back up to the Outer Lands. That's the word. But anyways, Where, oh where, is Sword Dancer? It is so laggy when you get near trees. Really wish there were just none on the map, to be honest. Where does Sword Dancer spawn? Around here? Also, there's no longer water, it looks like. That doesn't look like water. It's just the miasma mud now instead of water. This used to be water. Where does Sword Dancer spawn? Over here? Stupid trees. That broke off. I think he spawns, like, right here, doesn't he? I thought it was somewhere around here. More this way? I wish it wasn't near all these trees, but I'm pretty sure he does spawn near trees. I think it's right back here now. Is this it right here? I think that's it right there. Alright, let's try this. The evil presence is gone. What? I don't understand. I was told I had until I went through something called the Absorb Gate. I didn't go through it. Did it mean the passage ring? No, I was told the Absorb Gate. That's not a passage ring. The passage ring doesn't absorb things. That doesn't... Did I miss my chance to fight Sword Dancer level 2? I totally could have beaten him too. Ah, I still have my old save files though, because I have 4 save files at a time. So I will go back and fight him earlier if I can. Of course I'll be able to. I'll just load an old save file. I should still have 2 save files from before I dropped and gave. I think. Also, this is not where I need to go. I think I need to go over here to this little black mark. People in comments, let me know, please, about what just happened with Sword Dancer 2. If there's still some way I can fight him on this save file, or if I need to go back. Also, look at all of the missing land. Yeah, it's about a fourth, maybe even a third of the outer lands just gone. Kind of in between a third and a fourth, I think. Because that's like almost one entire continent gone. Actually, if you combine where Adonia is with where the part of Malkuth territory was, the Rugnica Plains, that does equal like one whole continent. One of the bigger continents, too. That's Batical. I don't need Batical. I need to go to Doth. How would the people from Doth even be, like, commanding their troops? I mean, obviously, like, the General Normandine, or whatever his name was, were on the battlefield, so they're down in the cliff off now, too. But they, like, can't talk to their leaders. Malkuth and Kimlaska, that's the name, are both away from their kingdoms. Their leaders can't get to them. This isn't Doth over here. That's the Malkuth territory that Jade was born at. Doth is over on this continent. My bad. Should be right around here somewhere. Yep, right there it is. Someone in the comments, please let me know about Sword Dancer and what I need to do to fight him. If I have to load an old save file. If I do, that's fine. That's what I'll do. I just want to know if that's what I have to do. Sweaty. This is like heaven after that desert. It actually gets pretty humid here from the volcano, but right now it's just perfect. Yeah, I imagine a volcano would do that. Is it just me, or do we smell really rank? Everyone's so sweaty, I can't smell anything. A sweaty princess? Oh my! But then again, I may not actually be a princess. How unfortunate. Natalia? Don't worry about it. I don't think we're really that sweaty. Tyr, if you're trying to comfort her, use the princess angle. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we don't really smell that bad. But it does bother. Wait, Jade smells nice. What is that, cologne? Scent is the essence of the gentleman, after all. Even the soldiers are taking care of their appearance. And look at me. I'm a failure at high society. Poor Natalia. Natalia, you're starting to worry about the wrong things. Natalia can be surprisingly out of it sometimes. Alright then. Let me, first of all, save. Second of all, look at my last save points. That was when we were split. Okay, that was just before we split. We were back in Yulia City back then. So I should... Yeah, that was before I got my, That was before Guy was even at level 30. I think that this was the save file when I first tried to fight Sword Dancer, and I lost. Or actually, no, I think that was this save file where I tried to fight Sword Dancer, and then I lost, because I was in Engave. So that was about 3 sessions ago. So as long as I still have this save file, I should be able to go back and fight him before everything drops, while still having all of the characters in my party. I think. So I should be safe to overwrite save file 3. I hope. Alright, I'll figure it out. Don't worry.